Okay, the next one I'm going to talk to you about is the saying is don't be too concerned. It's most important that you remember don't be too concerned because if you get too concerned with anything, especially a problem, you won't find a solution. You'll get bogged down in the problem. How do we know? It's just the way it is. Metaphysically, if you put all your intention, that's incorrect. If you put all of your attention on the problem, it just tends to reinforce the problem. So, it's very difficult for humans to figure this one out. But the vibration is problem, 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 problem. And then you also tend to bring up a lot of emotions. It's frustration. Everyone knows frustration. It doesn't accomplish anything. It's just a feeling you get. It's like, why is this happening? It's like you just emotion. It's a strong emotion. Frustration. It leads into anger and more frustration. Frustration, anger, anger, frustration. Okay, you don't get a solution, and then everyone around you is coming up with the wrong answers, and then you start getting angry at them. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! You stupid thing. Frustration, frustration, frustration. Then you want to, you're gonna kick the stairs or something or tin can, and you hurt your foot, and then you get more pain. It's very bad cycle. So don't be too concerned. Is when you come across a problem. Okay, you got a problem. What do you do about it? Um, Best thing you can do is get your mind off the problem. And it's very difficult to do because you got a boss screaming at you, fix the goddamn problem. That's what I pay you big bucks for. Fix the problem. And the best thing for you to do would be go down to the cafeteria and have a soda and not watch TV and not talk to people. Just for you to go and have a soda and maybe look out the window at the trees or go for a walk. Very best thing for problem solving. Why is that? Because your vibration is not on the problem. And then mind can go to work to create a solution for you. So don't be too concerned is basically whenever you have a problem, you have to be able to shove the problem aside. And it's not the way that human history works. Human history is always about you've got to solve this problem and you've got to solve it today because time is money. Time is money, right? And this problem is shutting us all down and we have to have it fixed. But that's because it's money, it's profit, it's time, and it's everything to do with everything that's not human. Humans are at the mercy of a corrupt system, and it's about how we do business. It's corrupt, 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 can't be fixed, has to be thrown away. But in the meantime, if you're going to work with it, because we're still waiting for a lot of people to wake up to this, go for a walk. You got this problem, leave it on your desk. Tell everyone else, go for a walk. Don't talk about it. Don't talk to anybody about this problem. This problem, pretend doesn't exist. In other words, I don't know. Go shoot a game of pool or something. Get your mind off this problem. And then we'll come back later on. And the other thing is to zip it. Don't talk about it. And then what happens for most people is their minds, their monkey minds, are still talking about it on the inside. Warning, warning. well, that is your problem. If your monkey mind is going crazy, then you need to learn to meditate, and you need some meditation lessons. You need to learn how to quiet your monkey mind. And how many people know this? More and more all the time. More and more people hear about it, and more people are working on it. But there's an awful lot of people that aren't working on this, and a lot of times these are the bosses. The bosses don't want to try these new techniques because the bosses are old school, and old school is horrible. And that's why the world is so screwed up, because these old school things that have been passed down from old time boss to old time boss. We have to get away from these old paradigms. And Thomas Kuhn, who said paradigm shift, coined the term. Thomas Kuhn, Kuhn. He said pretty much the old paradigms disappear when the old time people die. So it's not an easy thing to get rid of the old ways of doing things. Shuffling these old timers out the door. Well, the problem is some of these old timers, I'm an old timer to most people, but I'm cutting edge as to what needs to be done. So what are you going to do? Well, unfortunately, I'm not people's bosses. I'm just somebody on YouTube talking about it. When are people like me going to be running the show? It can't be said. It can't be said. So in the meantime, use your techniques as best as you can while you wait for the old timers to die off. What else can we tell you? Well, this is also a teaching of Dr. Wayne Dyer. Dr. Wayne Dyer said exactly what I said. You've got to get your mind off of the problem, and he called it getting into the gap, which is the gap between thoughts, which is the quiet. And that way you're not focused on problem, you are in the gap. Anything else we want to talk about?